Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. This is the latest in the Tough Problems series. In each one of these little talks, I present two composite questions that my clients face and my response to each. Dear Dr. Marty, I've been unable to land a decent job, so I'm thinking about self-employment, but I'm scared of the risk. My girlfriend's an artist, and she says that after the election she'll look for a real job, but for now she wants to make anti-Trump posters and asks me to be the income earner. It usually takes a long time, even for a successful business, to make money, and most businesses aren't successful. Do you have any ideas for a small business I could start that has low risk and promises quick income? And no, I'm not willing to sell drugs. Here was my response. First, I need to ask whether you think it's fair of her to demand that you shoulder all the earning responsibility for the two of you. But assuming you're okay with that, here are a few small business ideas that have the potential, executed well, and if the fates are on your side, to generate decent income quickly. High-margin products sold on eBay. For example, I know someone who went to Europe to buy old violins and violas, where they're more plentiful and thus less expensive than in the U.S. To find them, he placed ads in Parisian, Viennese, and Berlin newspapers, and he called violin shops there. He bought instruments that were good deals until he filled a container that he put on a ship to the U.S. and sold them on eBay. Someone did the opposite. He bought obsolete laptop computers and tablets in the U.S. and sold them to dealers in developing nations. Another possible small business idea is a gift cart. Near a busy transit station, get a permit to sell timely gifts, gloves, scarves, and beanies in winter, winning local teams' t-shirts and caps in the other seasons, flowers all year long. Another idea is a high-value service. For example, parents of autistic kids often pay well for people to work one-on-one with their child. Prices for handy persons have increased greatly, now often charging $75 or $100 an hour in coastal metros. As we're approaching spring, people who can install and repair irrigation systems also are often paid well. Or how about being a tech tutor, helping people who want to better use their computer or their phone? And finally, the old-school, old-fashioned server. Servers at busy restaurants can make a good living. For example, I know one who, with tips, makes $100,000 a year. The second question is this. Dear Dr. Marty, my parents staked me with money to buy a failed music club. We're doing okay, but progress is slow. The big problem is that a fancy club is opening across the street. Help! Here's my response. Well, it's possible that you should sell or even close up shop before your competitor eats you alive. But could that threat motivate you to be a David against Goliath? For example, is or could your food be more appealing or more differentiated than Leviathan will offer? For example, would your target customers appreciate a healthy yet delicious menu? A drink menu that's unusually fun and creative, for example, offering a Goliath's downfall. Would you want the music to appeal to a niche that's a passion for some people, but that a Goliath would forego in favor of middle of the road? And then there's cost cutting. For example, with Goliath looming, could you renegotiate your lease? And even small things can add up. For example, have you gotten the best deal on insurance? Should you shop for a more cost-effective purveyor of food, wine, and spirits? Alas, behemoths do swallow up small fry all the time, but sometimes smaller can be better, or at least can coexist with the behemoth. In any event, I thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko. I welcome your thumbs up. I accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments. I love it when you hit the share button below and share on your social media so I have more impact. And I'm flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.